Day 52. Day 52. You guys might not realize it from the actual recording. People on the lives and stuff like that will, though. It has been a while. It's been 25 IRL days since I've actually played, and I had to do some research on what I was getting my butt into. A couple of different things here, actually. We are going to be changing a couple of different things here because we have these canteens here. I did fix this. As you can see, we aren't getting any errors on that anymore, which is nice. So we can carry the canteens on there, and we can also do the same thing with our flashlights. So the flashlight can now go into the flashlight slot. No errors as well. And then it can just hang on there, which is nice because that will allow me to specifically stick with our spears, which is going to help out quite a bit. It's going to help out quite a bit. All right. So that is the first thing. The second thing is we are now in B4212, which means there has been some changes to the game specifically. The other thing that we do need to do is we need to get as many things to be able to tear apart vehicles as we can. Alright, now the one thing that we really need to do is we need to figure out a couple of different things here. One of them is going to be getting specific things out of here. We need propane torches. We do not seem to be having those in here. Where did we put all those propane torches? I have them in here. We have a mattress in there. We have a propane tank. Welding torches. That's why I was looking at the wrong thing. We have 21 welding torches in here. We do not have that room in there, so what I'm going to do is we are going to grab all of those. And we are going to grab these fire-hardened wood spears. At least a couple of them, at least. And then we're going to go ahead and see if we can't find a welder's mask if I have one. That's the other thing that I can put on my person as well. If I have a welder's mask, I can just throw it on myself. I don't think I do. We might be slightly hungry. Let's go ahead and eat this. Let's just see if I've got one in here. I do not have one in there, so I don't have a welder's mask on me. We need to find a welder's mask real quick before we do this. And then once we're going to go out and we are going to work on maybe trying to tear apart some things real quick. Just need a singular welder's mask, man. Don't you do this to me. Give me a welder's mask. Okay. They're going to like that, are they? Whetstone. Iron glue. No. Twine. Oh, come on. Sacks of gravel. Well, we'll take this other canteen. Because we don't have another canteen, so that works for me. Now we have two canteens. Yeah, one's over here. This is not filled up. Look at welder's masks. There's gotta be some in here, right? So we can't do anything without a welder's mask. So that's going to be not so good. I do really need to go through a lot of this. Welding rods aren't going to help me. I need a welder's mask, man. Alright, we're going to play this game. Yay! Oh. Random picks in there. Nice. Welding dude, come on, man. Come on, man. I just need a mask. Please do not tell me there's another old stove. That's nice. That'll be, I mean, there's things to be able to pick up in here that are going to be really, really nice, but I want a damn welder's mask. That's all I want. Another water canteen. Just kind of crazy. That one has water in it, though. That makes sense to take. Damn, man. Yeah, they're not being very nice to me right now, are they? I can't believe I don't have a welder's mask. If I'm being honest. Alright, we're going to try here. Please tell me we're going to be able to find something. Welding rods, wire, steel sheets, another welding torch. I guess I'll take that. Alright, the other thing we're going to do is we are actually going to do the name just to be able to throw it up there real quick. Because that'll put the W's up top, make it easier to be able to look for the welder's mask. This is actually kind of wild. I was not expecting to not be able to find one. There's so many boxes in here. That's actually kind of crazy. I am stupefied right now. Shitting me? Did not expect this at all. Okay. We're gonna have this type of game problem, are we? Oh, that's crazy. A zillion things to paint, but no frickin' welder's mask. Thank you. There we are. Okay. Let's just sure we're gonna put this on our all pack slot. I'm not messing around with that. We are gonna get that in an all pack slot. Do I want to do this, or do I just want to take the bus, or do I want to take the semi? I kind of wanted semi because I'm just gonna use it anyways, you know? So, do that. We are gonna have to fill it up. Ooh, let's not do that. Please and thank you. Cheese and crackers. What side are we on gas-wise? It is on this side. Everything I should be doing. That's not good. I didn't realize I would get stuck in that area. Get out of there. Come on, get it out of there, man. Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I saw more zombies over there. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Hi. Get out of here. I see you guys over there, too. Get out of here. You got a screwdriver in you? Get out of here. Fillet knife. Okay, okay, okay. Be nice. And we're getting some migration over here, it looks like. Alright, you can do your thing over there. Alright, so the noise that I'm hearing right now was me transferring. Wait a second, do I have a... No shit. Welder's mask. Oh my god, I had a welder's mask in my backpack the entire time. I had a welder's in my backpack the entire time. Interesting. Take care of you real quick so we can fill up the zombies here. Or fill up the frickin' truck here. Yeah, we'll fill up zombies. How about that? Thank you. Alright, do we have room now? I think we do. Let's fill it up. Now I gotta remember, I can't... Oh! It said you can't just walk away from it, so that's different. But apparently you can. Okay. Alright, there we go. It is relatively late-ish right now, so let's go ahead, move our way towards a couple of directions we know where there should be burnt-out vehicles. We're not going to go up to the farm right now because that's actually going to have a decent amount of them. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the car thingy up there. So we know that there is a farm right over here. But we're going to go to the car lot outside of Riverside to be able to try to tear things apart over there. We could go to the farm, but I don't think there's really anything up there that we need right now. Plus, the idea of trying to take a semi into that small location is kind of unnerving. What the hell? What is that? Heritage Tailors. Ooh, I actually do want to check that out real quick. No? Get in the vehicle. Oh, it's blocked. That door is blocked. Seriously? Oh, it wasn't. What was in the seat? There was something in that seat then. Okay. Apparently all these things in there, so the Tailors had absolutely nothing in it. Okay. Just didn't being stuck in that frickin' vehicle as long as I possibly needed to. Really didn't. Alright, so what we're gonna do... I do not know how many zombies are going to be up here. There might be a decent amount. Because we are close to Riverside now. So there might be a decent amount starting to pack up here. I'm not 100% sure, though. A little bit there. Do you think there's probably going to be more up... Alright. In this where I'm looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, turn properly, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my... Yeah. Dear Lord. Did you see that? Look at that little poor raccoon! Oh, that poor little raccoon. Alright. Let's get here busy, guys. Let's do it. Alright, we might need to take them into other areas here because... Yeah, that's not going to be nice. That is not going to be nice. I've got a couple over there. Not many are paying attention to me over here. I can come back over this way. Alright. Yeah, you do not seem to be paying attention to me over here. That's good. Quiet trait comes in handy again. Alright, I don't like that. Get a nice little open space here for us. Get out of my way. Alright, not much here, so... I like this. I like this. We're kind of clear. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Do it! Oh, crap. We broke. We broke. Give me that. Get the broken stick out of there. Put this on our back. Alright. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's do this. Get. That was a hell of a crit hit. Wow. 269 damage. I mean, I'm starting to get high on spear level. 330, damn! 279. 160, so that's what I'm more used to on hits. Did you bring me some flowers? How sweet of you. You brought me some flowers, I think. Bouquet of flowers, yeah. Brought me some flowers. What a sweetheart. Alright, so we should start paying attention here. I really into that area there. What do you have in you? That looks like some type of blade. Yep, let's get you separated, please. Thank you. You. Damn it, another freaking... Wow. Spear's breaking really quickly here. I don't think we got any more spears with us either. No, we don't. So we're down to our last 2 spears. Entering a fresh riverside, 52 days in, that's not a good thing. Right, I do want to see what was in you. Oh, it was a broken baseball bat. Okay. It looked like a knife. Like a big old freaking knife of some sort. It was a broken baseball bat. Interesting. Okay. Now we have a lot of broken down vehicles in here that we can take advantage of. We also have a trailer that is what we found out to be pretty freaking useless in this game, unless you're just carrying blank freaking vehicles. Hi. How are you? Yeah, this flatbed trailers are not good. Unfortunately. Nope. Oh! Hi! Dear friggin' lord! You guys came to party, didn't you? I don't even know what you're wearing, but I kind of wanted to be down because I don't want to ruin whatever that is. There we go. Damn it, we already got a broken freaking spear again. Damn, man. Already a broken spear again. Those are going so quick. What do you have on you? It was a high visibility vest and a authentic Z fat body. Interesting. Whoops. Whoops. Not meaning to shame there. Hi, guys. Any more of you? Alright, I can tell you right now, I think the update also messed with durability on weapons, because I was having no problem using spears, because we are spear 7 and maintenance 5. We might need to work on other types of weapons here, because, yeah. Tell you real quickly, not too worried about you guys. If I'm right, whoa! I didn't see those up there, though. Let me switch to this. Maybe the hatch will be more friendly. Okay, maybe not. Nope, sit down. Get down. We're getting tired, and that's a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I think that, they upped a lot more than just that, because I'm getting an error on every single hit, and we're getting mass freaking loss in durability. Look at this. Every single hit in my bottom right hand of my screen, you're seeing an error with every single hit. That's not good. Not to mention, just went out of breath very easily. Very, very easily. Let's see if we can't find... I mean, I did quite a few zombies, but still, that's kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to do this because I'm not messing around with these guys right now. Not with the being overexerted right now. Thank you. Let's see if we can't get in here. No. I hit V1 and that didn't... V1 didn't move me over? Let me try that again. Oh, it's Z1. Z2. That's what it is. As I said, it's been a while since I played. So, nothing in the trunk in here, so... We're just going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of our weight here really quickly. Obviously, we don't need that on us. That'll actually get us a little bit lower than what we need to be. Alright. We can start all these vehicles here. So we're going to have to be more careful about durability at this point, if I recall. If I'm seeing this correctly, they did up the durability issues with this. Dear Lord, that is so many zombies, man. And I can't hit them because the frickin' spear broke. Damn it. That is no bueno. Okay. What I can do, and I don't know if I have them in my truck is if I have more spear equipment. I do know this means that, oh god, I need to frickin' really get heavy on other weapons, which is something I wasn't doing before. Alright, tell me we've got things in here. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and move like a couple of these out of here. There's a tire urn. We're gonna equip that to our back for now. There's a rake. We can carve a spear out of that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much else in there. So we do have one singular spear that we can use, I think. Yeah, right there. Put that in our bag right now. Let's try to work our way down here and try to take out some of these zombies. Once again, have no idea why I'm at breaking point when I'm desensitized. So, something weird about that. The other thing I need to make sure about this is... Whoa! I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you. I was gonna say, I want to look at the tire iron. You still get experience for that, for maintenance experience. So that's what I was hoping, that we still got maintenance experience. Okay. Oh my. This might be a problem. If you guys are gonna walk a little bit faster, I don't mind that, because then I'll just take you guys out a couple at a time. The hell? My flashlight's not working. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, what the hell? The hell, man? Alright, let's actually pop that spear for these guys. There's too many of them. Hey, we got a nimble level. That's freaking awesome. Now, here's the thing, is I might need to just start getting my point... Well, the part of the reason why I'm working on this is because I do want to forge spears as well, because there are forged spears that have a lot higher durability than them. Damn it. There that one goes. Did you have a knife on you? No, it was a can opener. Okay, we're back to this then. Here's the thing, is if I really wanted to, I could probably chop down a couple of these trees pretty quickly. Or, let's face it, in frickin' a lot of other areas, we could get spears. Especially out of that warehouse, we'd be able to find quite a few spear items out of there. Plus, I'm pretty sure I had a ton of spears in that other vehicle, so... But those were going pretty frickin' quickly. Like, way quicker than they were prior to the update. And as I said, I am getting a singular error every single time I swing a weapon. And I'm noticing faster degradation of weapons. So, something is up with 4212, for sure. My nimble is actually going, like that one level in nimble, look at how much faster I'm going backwards. How many nimble is that? Oh, it's because I'm up to nimble 2, that's why. I was like, why am I going so much faster backwards? It's because of the nimble 2. And yes, I did notice this dude has a football helmet on. No, never mind, it's a motorcycle helmet. Still doesn't compare to the bucket hat brigade. I really should have taken more spears before I did this, for sure. Alright, are we relatively clear now? We're relatively clear now. I don't think we're going to have a problem here. Let's just go ahead and, be less ideal to be able to do this, I would guess, but the reason I'm going to do this is because I can tear apart vehicles from here. Oh! How did you get in? We cleared all the zombies out of here. So they glitching through frickin' fences now? Okay. It's less ideal, because they're not destroying the fences. They need more than that to be able to destroy a fence. But look at that. Like, that one grew. I don't think that zombie was just on that side when we just looked over there. Curious. Alright, they're essentially leaving the fences alone right now, which might not be the worst idea. Are we getting any coming up this way? No, they're not coming all the way around. Alright, so let's just start working on our frickin' tearing cars apart. Let's just start working on tearing cars apart and seeing how it goes. Once again, they just seem to not be paying attention anymore, so that's good for me. All right, now my question is, we're at 83 of 75 out of welding. All right, 83.75 out of welding. What are we up to now? 99.5. Okay, so we're getting some decent welding experience. We are going to want to drive around and obviously pick those things up. Now, the other thing I really should have paid attention to was some of the other vehicles that we could just tear apart here, because I'm pretty sure we cannot tear these apart. We can't salvage them without having them completely torn down. So, not without welding 4 and mechanics 3. So, the only ones that we can really go after are these ones here. So, oh, there we go. Pay attention, see what we got here, because here's the thing. If the fences are fine right now, I might just be able to sleep in the truck. There's a possibility. It might also tell me it's not safe, which is also another possibility. I also want to put all of this in there right now, so we can put all of this stuff in our bag. Not used to this, by the way. It is all switched to the bottom instead of the top, which is very different. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. But we want all of this stuff because obviously it's going to be used for blacksmithing and metalworking and stuff like that. I'm not going to lie, with all the added little extra noises, because this, like us loading, it's making like a little shuffling. These are things that I would have normally paid attention to try to hear if a zombie was there. So this is definitely different. It really is. I knew that was going to happen. But if I'm right, it takes like 50 zombies to be able to knock down a fence. I'm hoping I'm correct there. I think that's what I saw. Yeah. And then start leaving the fence alone pretty shortly after. So we might be able to take a nap in here. Or we might just be able to go to sleep in here. 100% possibility there. I think what I'm going to do is actually we're going to pull the vehicle up over this way. Because I do not want to get stuck in that zone. Oops. That did not happen. Does not exist. Does not compute. Never happened. Alright. How freaking loud that thing is, it's crazy. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just keep on removing some of these things out of here. We should probably look in the back of the trucks because they might have some rakes or something like that back there. Alright, maybe not. There might not be anything in these vehicles, if I'm being honest. Either or, we just want to keep on picking up everything that is metalworking related. I have a feeling we're going to get these 2 zombies up this direction. It's fine. But all this scrap, all those bars, everything else needs to come in here. It'll take a while for them to get to us. Alright, I don't mind the transfer buttons. The transfer buttons being in new positions is a little bit to be able to get used to because they used to be up here. But not too bad. Not too bad. I do like the transfer same type thing, because look at this. It then highlights what is already in there. Which is very useful because if you think about it, let's say you just went through a library and you picked up a ton of books, and you go transfer same type, it's going to tell you if you already have that book in that vehicle without having to look at it. So I think that's a plus. I do want to check to be able to see if those zombies have come around. They are starting to. I think those are the only 2 that are probably going to come and bug me right now. So, let's just take care of them. Keep you guys separated, please, because it's going to be a nightmare if I don't. Alright, that works for me. Come at me. Thank you. Alright, we can't dismantle these car wrecks because it seems like I do not have any more welding torches. Okay. Which is me. Pretty sure, yeah, we have regular welding torches, so it's not going to be a problem. We'll put the bouquet of flowers back there as well. Alright, let's put... I don't think we're going to need 15 of them. Let's just take, like, 5 right now. There we go. Because you only need 1 per wreck, and I don't think we're going to be able to get through any more than just a couple more. So, let's dismantle this one. It's getting a little bit late here, so we need to watch out. Take all this. Nice, nice, nice. Gotta love it. Take all this. Look at that. Gotta love that our freaking backpack can fit, like, 2 piles. Nice. Alright. Take a look at what other vehicles we have here, because I'm only seeing that one right there, that one right there, and that one up there. So, I mean, realistically, probably just head home with this if we wanted to. Especially since I probably want to beef up on spears before I come into Riverside specifically. We are tired. I know we're tired as well, so I do need to be careful there. Hey, there's welding too. We just lost our welding boost, so I think what we are probably going to do is we are probably going to go ahead and... I think we'll probably take this last vehicle over there, but then we're probably just going to head out. Just because otherwise it's going to be a waste of our time to be able to do that. So we'll steal this one, and then we'll get out of here. We'll just drive it on out. Especially since we got groups like this hanging out there, groups like that hanging out there. Alright, we can turn on our flashlight. At least so we can see here. And yeah, I'm not worried about that one out there. Not even gonna do it. Now my question is, do I want to take the other vehicle back, or do I just want to work on freaking belling up the W900 here, and then getting that going? Because otherwise this might be a little rough. Alright, we can get rid of that other LP welding torch. We only got, like, I mean, so... We have 13 full welding torches. We don't need... I mean, we filled the other ones out, but whatever. We can... Bucket hat again. Wear our bucket hat again, thank you. Thank you. Turn that off. Get into our truck. Move it on. Thank you. Alright, I do know there's going to be a lot more zombies here. Just plain because of the fact we are, like, literally, Riverside is right here. The bar is right over there. That's on the west of Riverside, so... We do have a lot to be able to go. The other thing that I want to do when I'm going through here, and the reason why I want to get spears, is I also want to pick up some sacks, and I want to pick up some a shovel as well, because I want to go to the river and try to get as much clay together as possible. We're tired. I get it. We are so freaking tired. Did I put food and stuff like that in here? I did not. That's alright. We should have food back at the other place. Alright. Good enough. If we want to go up to the farmhouse, it's right up there as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our butts back to the warehouse district here, which we can sneak through here. Which I also want to go through these buildings here and steal all the ingots and everything else that I possibly can from them. Wait a second. Oh, I was like, why is the power on? And I realized because we have this generator. Because we have this generator, dear Lord, that frickin' makes me jump every single time, man. Dude, come on. That makes me frickin' jump so much. Alright, let's not even care about that. Let's just look at the seats real quick. I'm trying to remember if I brought any food. I did bring rakes, mops, and brooms. There we go. That's actually good to know. We have mops, brooms, rakes, sacks. We have food, please. I mean, we have MRE, and we have some coffee. We're to steal everything out of here because I have a feeling we're probably going to leave this damn bus here. Let's go back here and see if we can't find any more spears as well. There's 3 more fire-hardened spears. 3 long sticks. We have 9 MREs. We're good. Okay. We're good. Our golden. That freaking sound is just unnerving. Set unusable into what recipes. Show raft recipes used in. Nothing. Okay. The other thing we need to do is also remember to be able to find a shovel. If we can find a shovel real quick, then that'll we'll fix some of their issues. I do want to get some ooh, wait a second. I just saw that long stick. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, get me off here then. Thank you. I do to like sort out sacks and stuff like that, so we can go ahead and put them in different areas here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take all this, we're going to put that in there. I'm going to put the sacks in this other one, and I'm going to try to put a shovel in there as well, because that's what we're going to use to be able to dig clay up. As for now, I think what we're going to do is we're ready to get our butts upstairs, probably get some spears together here. I probably should go check out... Hold on a second. We're going to check out the frickin' generator. Like, I do that I updated it the way that it was supposed to, but I don't know what this means. Like, the generator... Generator info has changed. Wait, what? I'm very confused. I am so freaking confused. Why does this only have 10% fuel? Oh, that's because I'm so confused. That shouldn't be like that. Alright, so... I don't know, man. Whatever. They 4212 screwed with generator fuel consumption big time, to the point that it changed it to a certain thing, and then they told you to be able to go into debug to be able to reset it towards the default. And when you set it to the default levels, it's all screwed up now. So whatever. I guess gas is going to last in generators forever and ever and ever, and we never need to worry about it. So whatever. I really don't care. Let's rest. We are gonna... Do I have an MRE on me? Have I not opened it up? Let's just do this real quick. Let's just carve some spheres. I don't even care to be able to get long sticks off of it. I'm just carving the spheres straight up because I just want them. Alright, let's open a ration real quick. Alright, we got a fresh cooked ration. Let's eat this damn thing. Those mouths, man. Oof. Dear Lord. Yummy. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's now raining. We have gotten a ton of spheres, right? Yeah, 8 more spheres here. We'll throw those in our backpack, which should be able to lower a lot of our weight. It did, but not completely. So, carve this sphere real quick. Ration package can go in there. This wooden spear can go in. He cannot. We'll attach it to our back, I guess. Whatever. Alright. We're a little bit overweight. Whatever. Let's get some sleep. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there, and we will see you guys again in the morning for day 43. Have a good night.